Okay, so I'm going to make this video for us to review the symbols that we use for greater than and less than. And so we've talked a little bit in class about these arrows and the directions that they go and why they go that way. But I'm going to use some green, and I'm going to go like that. I'm going to try to color that in and make it like an alligator. Okay, and so we're going to imagine that these are like alligators and that they're hungry and that they want to eat. And when you're hungry and you want to eat, most of the time you don't want to eat just a little bit. A lot of the times you kind of want to eat more. So I'm going to try to put some teeth right there. Not sure how well I'll do. Not too bad, huh? Okay, so whichever way that open mouth is facing, it's open and it's big, and so we want that side to go to the number that's big. So let's go ahead. I'm going to click on the pencil and I'm going to get purple. So this says right here is greater than. So when it's going this way, it's kind of like when we read left to right, like 5. 5 is greater than 2. So 5 is the big number, so that open part is going towards the 5, and this small point right here is going towards the 2 because it's smaller. So 5 is greater than 2. That would mean that over here, 2 is less than 5. So let's try it with a couple more numbers. Okay, I'm going to erase those, and I'm going to I'll stick with the purple. So I could say, 19 is greater than 12. And if 19 is greater than 12, then down here it would mean that 12 is less than 19, because the big part right here at the bottom, this big part right here, is by the 19. And this small point right here is pointing towards the 12. So the small point points to the smaller number. The open mouth part is big, and it points to the bigger number. All right, let's just do a couple more. And because we've done this in class, I think you have a pretty good idea about how that works. But again, we're just going to keep doing a little bit of practice. I could say 17 is greater than 8, which would mean that 8 is less than 17. And so the greater or the big part is first, so that's why it's called the greater than sign. And over here, the less than or the small point is first. That's why it's called less than. I hope this is making sense. I hope I'm explaining this in a way that you can kind of understand. Again, I'm going to send this picture to you, and you could actually save this picture to your camera roll, and you could color that in and make a mouth and practice with someone in your family or practice by yourselves. But I could put in, say, the number 14, and I'm also going to put 14 over here. And that means that in this box right here, I just have to put any number that is less than or smaller than 14. I put 14 here because this is big, right? So if this is the big number, that means that over here it has to be a small number. So anything that's less than 14. So I could put 13. 13 is less. All right, my video can only be 5 minutes on Seesaw, so I think I have time for one more set of numbers, and then I'll send this to you. So if I want to start with the greater than right here, I'm just going to pick a number. I'm going to pick the number 9. And if I pick 9, it means I have to put a number over here that is smaller. Anything that's smaller than 9 or less than 9, I could put 4. Over here, I can put any number I want to. Just to say I put 6. That means over here on this big side, that means I have to put something that's greater than 6. So I'll say 100. There you go. Hope that helps.